how important are our goals? Because a lot of times we get stuck on our craft and we're getting locked in on maybe understanding, one component about it, but we lose focus of the larger goal, or maybe we don't even have a goal. It's just like, hey, we're learning this.
Yeah, I can relate to that because, I often forget, like when people say, like, what's the big mission? What are you really trying to do, Andrew? It's going to be a lot of times I'm like, well, okay, this trying, I want to publish this. Like, I'm very like incremental goals. And so the goal, defining those big goals is key. I'm a big believer in setting those internal rewards and those milestones that are closer in. And this is I believe if there is a secret sauce to high performance, it's understanding crawl, walk, run is non-negotiable. Just don't even try and beat that. You won't. Not with a device, not with anything, not with a supplement, nothing.
Can you break that down a little more, Andrew? Crawl, walk, run.
Crawl, walk, run. I'm borrowing again. I think I'm quoting Pat a lot. Maybe because we've been spending a lot of time together recently. But he's a former Navy SEAL, is now in the business sector. But he talks about crawl, walk, run. When you look at communities of people that do incredible things, there's this kind of perception that they're superhuman. But all of that is built up on gradual accumulation of new skills, layering down a foundation that is like paper thin until eventually it's building high. But there's no trampolining to the top. It's crawl, then walk, and run, everything. Now, what you were asking, Brett, in terms of setting goals, the key is every time you lay down a thin layer of foundation that you get some level of mastery. I'm a big believer in tickling that dopamine circuit so that what you're actually rewarding is setting those milestones, or what we sometimes call moving the horizon. Pat and I in those discussions, moving the horizon. So you're trying to build up incrementally. And if you're thinking about the degree or the Super Bowl ring or the giant payday or the things you're going to get, that's the wrong way to think about it. The right way to think about it is small goals, but reward them. Like, okay, I'm grabbing rungs. As long as I'm grabbing rungs, metaphorically speaking, grabbing rungs and looking up and keeping going, rewarding the grab and pull process. That's growth mindset. That's Carol Dweck's growth mindset. So internal rewards and learning how to tap into that is key, because those internal rewards allow you to push back on the noradrenergic system. You get more juice. You literally get more energy by telling yourself, I may not be at the ultimate goal, but I'm doing the right things.
That's huge. That's huge because, come week 8 in the middle of the NFL season, you're beat up. Your muscles aren't firing like they used to. Legs are heavy. And so you need something to pull you through that when you still got another half of the season left. I love that.
And football is a beautiful example. I never played football, but, just that you have to get to first down, like, touchdowns can be made through like beautiful long distance passes, but they can, or runs down the field, but they can also you see this when a team just decides, we're just going to chop our way down the field. And those first downs are those dopamine hits that reset you, right? So that's a very concrete, there's literally a line and they bring a flag and they're like, there it is, and they post it. That's the same process. If ever there was a kind of translating of what we're talking about here to the real world, like you want to imagine first downs and they reset you. They're not just first downs. Like the reason I love that, the football example is because first down resets a set of energy. But think about it, you're exerting energy over and over. It should be decremental. When you get a first down, it's like it becomes a little bit sawtooth, right? So it's like exertion. First down, you got a little bit more in you. First down, and my proof that it has to be neurochemical is you look at the team that wins the Super Bowl or any game. Both teams have been grinding the entire time. What happens to the team that wins? They've got energy to jump around like crazy. There must have been something in the reserve team.
If what you've heard on Flow Research Collective Radio has been helpful, please consider doing us a solid and leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you are listening to this. Reviews help us connect to a wider audience so we can get these peak performance principles out to more people.